We are quite pleased with the strong top-line growth and strong bottom-line growth. 18.5% growth in our domestic consumer business and 22% growth in net profits and profit after tax before exceptionals. What we've seen in September quarter, is that market growths have continued to be healthy, about double-digit growth, but the price component of the growth is higher and the volume is slightly lower, particularly in segments like soaps and detergents. So inflation is something to be watched out for, particularly general inflation in the economy. That's something we need to keep a watch on to the extent of what impact it has on consumers. I think the good news is we've had broad-based growth across all segments. So all four segments have grown strongly. Soaps and detergents has grown by 21-22%, but a larger proportion of that growth is price.
Right.
Personal products has grown by 17-18%, and the larger proportion of there is volume. So it's been mixed, but across the board, I think all categories and segments have grown well. Foods, if you look at beverages, have grown by 14-15%, and if you look at packaged foods, around 20%. So it's broad-based good growth. When we look ahead, we see a mix of a couple of tailwinds and 2 or 3 headwinds. So the tailwinds would be the fact that we've had good monsoon, so hopefully that should be good for market growth. As HUL, we've got a very strong portfolio of brands, and I think we have been building and investing behind our capabilities. So therefore, we believe we are well placed comparatively. So these two are tailwinds. But there are some headwinds. Firstly, the uncertain global economic environment. That is a challenge for all of us. Second is inflation. The general inflation which continues to remain high. And more recently, the currency depreciation of the rupee, which is depreciated by 8 to 10%. That's going to create some pressures. And obviously, third, competitive intensity will continue to be high. So I think when we look ahead, we do see a mix of headwinds and tailwinds, and we've got to navigate ourselves through this.